Hello everybody. So I wanted to quickly just show you guys some of that new non-toxic makeup that I had gotten and kind of like my thoughts on it. It's from a couple different brands. Ilia was one of them that I got. I got the Super Serum Skin Tint, that's SPF 40. My mom would be so proud. This has niacinamide, squalene, and hyaluronic acid in it. So yeah, it's supposed to be like a healthy, non-toxic version of a foundation. So that was the one thing. And then the other thing I got was a small version, like smaller than my hand, of just like a little eyeshadow palette, which had colors that I would usually use instead of like my big palette that I had because I got rid of like majority of my makeup. And this again is supposed to be non-toxic. It says we believe in better. I'm not sure what that means. Better ingredients or cruelty free. I don't know. I'm not really sure. I need to like look more into the company, but it is a little bit on the pricier side, but it's like, you know, I think a luxury brand. So yeah, these two things, and I am actually wearing them right now. I wanted to show you guys like me putting it on, but it didn't really work out because I was not filming that whole time, which I'm not even gonna get into it. But I thought that it probably wasn't gonna have very much coverage because it's supposed to be a skin tint. Pleasantly surprised. In fact, this covered up, as you can see, like look at the coverage on that. But it also has this sheen to it where it doesn't make you look like greasy or oily, but it gives you like this like glowy look also, which I really loved. I've had this on like all day today and I'm just very impressed, like way more so than I thought I was gonna be. And I just like happened to get the right match for my skin tone. Like I'm ordering online, so that was very lucky, I guess. This is what I was using, which is like the L'Oreal True Match. And I love it. I've used it for a long time. I didn't love the way it felt on my skin. Most foundations, I don't like anything on my face. I just don't like the feeling of like sunscreen or anything. And I feel like this, I still know I have stuff on my face, but it doesn't feel like as thick, I guess, but it still gives as much coverage. So I was pretty happy with it. And you guys know what my face looks like if you've watched me for a while without makeup on, and you know that I have like extremely red rash, like a lupus rash. It basically looks like I just put a bunch of concealer underneath my eyes and nothing else on my face. So this helps kind of cover that, mask it. And then I also got this, which was the bronzer. And when I got it, I was like, oh my gosh, that's really dark for my skin. But it's what I'm wearing now. Lightly applied it, worked beautifully, and you know, it wasn't too much. It's not really showing up on my hand right now, but you can see it on my face. So yeah, was happy with that. It's basically replacing my Hoola bronzer. So this is supposed to be like the natural version of this, I guess. The dupe for it, if you will. I'm trying to get this ugly sticker off of here, but it's like not working. It says scan for 50% off your next purchase. Anybody want 50% off of if you're gonna buy this? There you go. Screenshot that and use the 50% off code. Hopefully I don't get in trouble for giving it to one of you guys. All right, so what else did I get to try? Okay, so the eyeshadow, again, using it now. I feel like I did a really good job of like matching what I had to what I needed. That was gonna be like the non-toxic version. And I read reviews that said like this wasn't very, what is the word? My brain has gotten more broken throughout the years. You know how I used to always say, like, or I still say, like my brain is so broken? It's gotten worse. Like I literally feel brain dead these days. It's another wonderful symptom of my autoimmune stuff. You know how like when it's darker, more pigmented? That's what I'm trying to say. They said it didn't have much pigment, but like they were wrong, because let me just show you. I used this shade right here and I put it just like into the crease, and I will do a little swatchy for you, and then I'm also gonna show you, but like you can see like that's pretty pigmented. I mean, in my opinion, and I'm wet from using the Jaclyn Hill palette that's like extremely pigmented. I'm gonna put a little bit of foundation on my hand so that I feel like when you put foundation on and then put the makeup on top of it, like it just does a better job. So let's just do a little mock on my hand so you guys can see. Sorry, my kids are being wild and loud in the back. I did not set any of this. You can. I really wanted to get the replacement of this, because I used this all over the tops of my eyelids to set like concealer or set the skin tint that I put there, so that I can have like a good like clean canvas that's not gonna get like smudgy with the foundation when I put the eyeshadow on. So I put this as like a base, and I was hoping that this would be like the base, but it's got shimmer. They both like have shimmer, the white ones, so I don't really want to use shimmer, but I will show you. So I might need to like find a replacement of just like a, you know, we'll do this, kind of set it in there. I'm just taking an example of what's on my eyes to show you pigmentation. I'll do it with my finger. So we'll just do like the bronze, and you can see, I guess it doesn't look as pigmented like when you do it this way. I mean, it's pretty pigmented. And then we'll do the dark brown. This is not like a very good, I'm not very good at this. Don't compare me to all like the makeup girls that do this, okay? Because it's just not the same. I'm no Jaclyn Hill. I'm just trying to show you guys, like, you know, you guys can see. It's pigmented is like what I'm trying to get at. And like, look at my fingers. So I'm gonna put some of this color really quick. I'm gonna put some of it right here on like my brow bone. If I use this color, this is usually like where I put it. I usually just use my finger. I'm trying to do it quickly because I don't want my phone to die. The light, I don't have any, I just realized I have like literally no light in here except for like the bathroom lights, which big fail on my part. Sorry about that. Okay, let's see, what other new things did I get? So I got this, I showed you that, I showed you this, I showed you this. I also got this. I guess I get most of it from Ilia. I just didn't realize it. So I got a little, I was scared to try this. I'm always really scared to like put on, it's in Dusk. This is called, it's a clean line gel liner. So usually I go like underneath here to make my lashes like appear thicker. And then I'll also come in here. And then another thing that I sometimes like to do, which my mascara kind of did it for me, and again, I'm so sorry for the lighting, is I'll put a little there and then I'll use my finger and the heat from my finger to kind of smudge out that line, that like lash line. And I was trying to use this as a replacement for my MAC kohl liner. So that was kind of like what I was trying to do. I don't know if it's going to be the same or not. Let's do a little test just on my hand because I already put my makeup on. Thought I was filming that video. I was not. Again, major fail. So that's the black. And also I didn't get black in this. I got like a lighter brown color because I'm trying to be like more natural. So I will show you this one if it's like a good one to smudge. And I can tell you right now, it's not the best for smudging like how I would want it to be. This is like good for smudging. Do you see how well that like smudged out? I don't like this one. I don't think I'm gonna use it because obviously I can't return it. But, you know, I try things so that you don't have to, and hopefully that helped. Okay, so now that I've done this whole video with no light, oh wait, I got another thing, sorry. The other thing that I'm wearing today that's different that I was trying to replace my Benefit pomade was this Milani one. For one, it was cheaper. It also came with a brush. It's what I'm wearing on my eyes now. I can tell you right now, I did not like the brush because it's just really thin and I'm not used to having such a thin brush, but I think over time it'll get thicker with the product buildup getting in it, and then it'll be easier for me to use. So yeah, but I liked it, and I liked that it looks like a little bit more natural. I think we're trying to like go for the more natural look over here on my end. These just give like really clean, sharp lines, and I don't want it to look so clean and sharp. I want it to look a little bit more natural, if that makes sense. So usually this is like literally a brush from like so many years ago, like probably 13 years ago, you can see. And I purposely, I know this is really gross, I purposely like don't clean it because I like that it has the thickness that I want, and it's hard for me to find brushes with this thickness of how I like to do my eyebrows. So just went back in with like this, and then yeah, that's it. That was all the new makeup that I got. And I know, I'm sorry I didn't do like a full thing. If you guys want to see it like in action and want like a full video where I come on and show you with like a clean face, putting everything on, like the video I tried to make that wasn't filming, let me know. Otherwise, thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. I am sending you all my love and all my positive energy, and I hope to see you in my next video. Mwah.